back, FLR community. I hope you're all well and having an incredible day as always, and in this video we're talking price predictions. After we've seen the recent explosion in the FLR price and the market heating up, I see a lot of comments on the videos. Where do you think FLR is going to go? What are your price expectations? And that's what we're going to get into in this video. So in the past 24 hours, we did see FLR shoot up to almost 2.2 cents, which was a huge increase from where it's typically ranging. So this was a great sight to see. And what was the catalyst? Well, it could be US legislation. It could also be a number of things like pent up demand in anticipation for XRP-Fi and institutional interest of the FLR network. But regardless of the catalyst, we did see this absolutely huge green candle here, taking us all the way up to over 2.2 cents. Now, where is this going to go? No one really knows, that is obvious, but we can make some estimations based on the current market. And if we search for FLR here, we can see that it is currently sitting in 66th place. Out of all of the cryptocurrencies in existence, the FLR network is in the top 100 and it sits at 66th place with a market cap here of about 1.4 billion US dollars. Right, if we go back up here, this market cap is what I want to talk about because we're going to be doing some comparisons with other assets within the space and speculating on how high the FLR network can go in terms of ranking in the total cryptocurrency market cap. Now, just on a high level, I believe that the FLR network is providing something very novel. It's the only network in the space with enshrined oracles, the FLR data connector and the FLR time series oracle, which is very novel, and it's going to unlock a lot of new use cases that are yet to come to fruition. One of them being F assets, but let me assure you, this is just the tip of the iceberg. We scroll further up here, you can see assets like Fartcoin, which doesn't necessarily have any utility at all. Same with a lot of these here, they are either meme coins or nothing with substance, nothing unique and pretty much generic, right? So we can scroll up here and I want to, I guess, have a look at some of the assets that are comparable, or maybe some certain brackets that we can see. For example, the top 20, right? If FLR was to reach the top 20, we can see that the Litecoin market cap is currently sitting at about 8.2 billion US dollars. So in order for FLR to reach 20th place with a market cap of $1.4 billion right now, that would mean that the price would have to increase by 5.8x. It's a simple calculation of taking the Litecoin market cap, 8.2 billion, dividing it by the FLR market cap, which is 1.4 billion, and we get that outcome, 5.8x. And I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility, considering the novel use cases that the FLR network will offer. Now, if we move up here, we can see that in the top 10, we have Cardano. Now, this is quite ambitious because these top 10 assets are, of course, the pick of the bunch. But hypothetically, if the FLR network market cap was to reach that of Cardano, which is 30 billion, we can again use this equation, 30 billion, which is the market cap of Cardano, divided by 1.4, the market cap of the FLR network, and we get 21x. That's 21 times the current FLR price for it to reach the top 10. Now, let's just speculate one step further and hypothesize that FLR could reach the top 5, reaching a market cap of $100 billion. So BNB, obviously one of the most promising tokens out there in the top 5, and it has a market cap, what we can plug into this equation, around 100 billion divided by 1.4 billion, which is the market cap of FLR, will give us a 71x on the current FLR price. Now, as I said, this is very ambitious, but still, it's not out of the realm of possibility. So what do we get when we actually plug these numbers in? What is a 71x increase of the FLR price that it is currently sitting at right now, which is, let's just say $0.02, so 2 cents. Okay, so let's start with Litecoin comparison. For FLR to make it into the top 20, the FLR price would have to be $0.116, so 11.5 cents. For the FLR network to be in the top 10 and reach a market cap similar to Cardano's, it would have to increase by 21 times, which is a price of 42 cents. And now the big one, if the FLR network had a market cap similar to BNB, which is in the top 5, the FLR price would have to be $1.42. So the question really is, how high up the rankings do you think the FLR network will achieve? Like I said, very promising technology, very novel use cases, and it's definitely going to climb, especially with the excitement of XRPFi and everything that we're seeing in the DeFi ecosystem on the FLR network. Now, to abstract that even further, this is assuming that the cryptocurrency market remains stagnant, which obviously is not the case. I'm of the belief that the cryptocurrency market is currently in an uptrend. I think that's evident, but over the course of the next years, I think the market cap of crypto in general will increase. So hypothetically, if the cryptocurrency market cap were to double, we could double all of them figures what we previously just mentioned, which I think is pretty mind-blowing if you have that long-term horizon. Couple that with the fact that we have some exciting opportunities on the way, and I think we're really here in the eye of the perfect storm. I want you to all pay very close attention to the opportunities that are coming. Patreon videos will be coming out when XRPFi launches, talking strategy and how we're going to navigate this market. Stay tuned for them. I would like to thank you all so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. Do have yourself an incredible day, and until next time, I'm out.
Mission Control, we have liftoff.